Somebody, you earned less, and somebody went and bought a car. Then he said, it's my age mate, so I'll use my income to buy a car. Somebody went for shopping. Then you also use your small salary or your small income to go for shopping every week. Somebody income is not like your income. Where can we find love? People think finding love at the church or in the Christian is the right way. It's a big lie. Somebody can be a good Christian, but it doesn't take the word. I normally say this, that a man with no watch, that person is aimless. When I talk about a man with no watch, that person is aimless. Why? Today we are talking about goal. Goal is something that we plan to achieve it. It's a goal. So I lay some 3 goals that everybody needs to set when you are in your 20s or above. You can set that goal, especially those in the 20s. If you are in your 20s, you must set a spiritual goal, and you must set a financial goal, and you must set a relationship goal. These 3 types of goal will help you to become great so easy. Let's look at the goal about your spiritual goal. When we talk about your spiritual goal, you must know the type of religious that you want to involve yourself in. You must set a prayer life goal. You must set Bible studies goal. You must set a goal that will help you to be able to shape your life when it comes to the relationship between you and God. People who set their spiritual goal, it helps them to become powerful because they learn how to pray about everything, and they learn how to grow in their spiritual life very, very good and very powerful. Because when you set those goals, you now begin to become very good when it comes to your relationship between God. So I see a lot of people who start the journey without setting a spiritual goal. You must be spiritual. When I talk being spiritual, how? Being spiritual in the form of studying the Bible. God knew you more than you know yourself. So don't let somebody distract you when it comes to your religious goal that you set. Don't let somebody tell you you are a Christian. Why don't you join this organization, or why don't you join this church, or why don't you join this? Know yourself very well. I love to be in this particular church, and just engage yourself in that thing and see yourself who you become in the Bible. Will you be in the Bible? Do you have a goal that you want to be like what? Esther? Do you want to be like Naomi? Do you want to be like Joseph? You just mention who you wanted to be in the Bible and set that goal. That goal, Joseph had its own grace that he used to get there. You also had your grace when you will set your spiritual goal. Because the spiritual goal come with something that you need to work towards it, and you will surely to achieve it. I think Joseph, or anybody that you see or you heard in the Bible God have choose his path or the type of his spiritual goal very well. That's why the person goes, or whatever God called upon has surely manifested. Today, I'm encouraging you that have that spiritual goal and you end up successful. 2, but when I talk about your financial goal, you must know your income, your daily income, your monthly income, or your weekly income, and your yearly income. Don't just start without knowing exactly what you are earning or your income, and just jump and you begin to spend anyhow. You see other people spending, then you are also following them. Somebody, you earned less, and somebody went and bought a car. Then he said, it's my age mate, so I'll use my income to buy a car. Somebody went for shopping. Then you also use your small salary or your small income to go for shopping every week. Somebody income is not like your income. I said it in the spiritual goal that the goals, the grades are not equal. Elephant, everybody with his or her her grace. Your grace is different. So when you see somebody any bigger than you, don't let that thing pursue you that you are not doing well in life. Accept yours and plan well about it. Plan that I earned 1,000 cedis in a month. How I will spend that 1,000 cedis to end the year being having something bigger in my account or achieving my goals. But don't think you earn 1,000 cedis and someone earn 5,000 in a month. That person's shopping every day or every week. You also want to shop every day or every week. Can this be possible? To never be possible. Bear that thing in mind, that you want to earn better, you want to grow better. So don't let somebody choose your financial goals for you. Choose it yourself, because you know what you are earning, and those things you are earning, that's what you have to cut it according to what your goals, or according to your size. Wear that thing in mind, and for the rest of your life, within the short term, you see yourself becoming great. Don't celebrate your income. Don't celebrate your salary. Most people, their income became a celebration for them. When they have their salary or their monthly paid, they begin to celebrate it. They begin to call their girlfriends, or they begin to call friends to go enjoy that salary. Meanwhile, you had a future goal. You had a goal. When I talk about something about this kind of goals, people may not understand me, but in the real source, in the real life, this is what most of us we are facing. This make a lot of people work, and in their retired time, they earn nothing. I talk about something that the 3 types of the goals that I mentioned. We have what? Relationship goal. You must know yourself very well before you involve yourself into a relationship. A relationship can be mentorship. Somebody that you want to become in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years. So you are in your 20s. Know the type of relationship you are involving yourself into. Sometimes our economy or our education or whatever you do can direct you to join any relationship, wrong crowd, and by the end, you see yourself suffering. Okay, let's talk well about what our relationship goals. The relationship goals, you must know the mentorship. The mentorship I talk about is about the person that is far ahead or better than who you are, that you are following the person's footsteps so that you become the person that you wanted to be. So you are going to serve that person. If that person is your boss, serve that person with a genuine heart. People who serve genuinely end up well, but those who serve anyhow end up their life anyhow. When you are following your boss, whoever you are following, you must follow with good intention. Help the person. Allow yourself to be used. If you allow yourself to be used, you surely also become the boss one day. And you use somebody. I normally tell people, I normally say this thing, and a lot of people knew me about that in good service. People who serve well, they will surely become. Everybody that you find in the Bible, if it's a king, he was once a servant. So that servant you be, that's the king that you become. Don't just say, I want to become the king without what? Being at the palace to be a slave. The slave that you be, you will surely become what? The king. Serve well, work well, have a good relationship with people. If you are in the church and whatever you are doing in the church or in the house of God, know that you are following the man of God who is heading that church. Serve the person very well. If you are drumming, drum very well. If you are singing, sing very well. Whatever you are doing in the kingdom of God, do it well. Don't do it for a pay sake, but do it for your future. Do it for God, and you have a good reward. God said he reward people according to their deeds. So imagine that whatever you are doing and you do it well, that is the reward you have. So today, if you are learning something from me, make sure you lay down these 3 things that I mentioned, and it sure will help you to achieve your life. Have a long-term goal and a short-term goal. When I talk about long-term goal are who you become in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, the next 50 years. Short-term goal are the person you become within a week or within a month or within a year. Watch your back. The version of yours must stop, must end. The old version of yours must end, and you get a new version of yours. Because even God, even the Bible, have an old version and new version. The same thing God has an old version and a new version. That new version of yours, that is who you are growing to become. You can never become great when your old days are still with you. When you had a goal, you must have something we call discipline. To discipline yourself from the old you and have your new you. That new you is the person that everybody wants to see. I normally tell everybody that comes to me or everybody I meet on my journey, nobody will celebrate you if your old deeds are still the same. People will begin to celebrate you when you have changed, or you have resigned, or you have stopped your old deeds, and now you start a good things. Those good things will make you to become a great person. So plan everything, lay those goals, and tell yourself that I'm good. Believe in yourself. Believe in what you are doing. Goals are things that we see in the spirit. What did you see in your spirit? In your relationship, what did you see? In your financial, or in your financial goal, what did you see? In your relationship, what did you see? The person you see, you will surely achieve it. Goals are things in the spirit. See yourself like one of them, big one of them, and you become. Thank you.